No giggling, no lame jokes.
The end.
The end. What we're going to do? Got a light in my eyes. We've put, in our efforts to try and make things better, Toby's bought a light. It's burning my retinas out. Anyway.
What have we got?
We're in the process of doing another giveaway.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because those nice guys at SHAD.
Who?
SHAD.
SHAD.
There you go.
SHAD.
Have sent us this.
What, just one?
No.
Ah.
And this.
Shall I move this out of the way?
In good Blue Peter fashion.
Yeah.
And
wow.
this.
and
that's empty, that's it.
Oh.
They're
like the Russian dolls.
They are Russian dolls, apparently.
So what are they?
They are.
What are these strange things?
These are waterproof tank bags.
Right, hold that up.
I'll hold that up.
Because they're all different sizes, aren't they?
They're 3 sizes.
What sizes are they?
Well, they're
like a big, small and...
There's a 10,
a 16,
a 4 and a 16. Okay?
So a large one, a medium and a small.
There you go. Top, middle and bottom.
The end.
So what we've got...
Oh, sorry, I can't giggle, can I? Somebody said there's too much giggling going on in our videos. Wow.
So what we're going to do, we're going to give away this one. Because SHAD have said we can do that.
Right, okay.
And when we do the how we're going to give it away, if the person who wins it lets us know what bike they've got, they will send the correct fitting kit for that bike.
Oh wow, okay, that's
pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, bin those. Let's talk about the small one because it's easy.
Are they all the same, other than the size?
Yep.
Sure?
No.
Okay.
I haven't even looked at them.
Right.
What we're going to do first?
Well, why don't we just do the large one, and then the medium one, and then the small one? So people can see in them, because they've got different parts.
Okay.
See, it's not scripted.
Should we start
with the small one?
With the small one, because it's here in front of me.
Start with the small one.
Okay, so
no giggling.
No giggling. Here's the small one.
What's the price tag on here?
I think this is about £50, I think.
Because the other, I did see a price tag on the medium which is £82.99.
You know, it's pretty good, I think, because some are really expensive.
Yeah. And
some are really expensive but rubbish. Anyway, so you've got this little pouchy thing here. Inside the bag
is another bag.
And this is for one of the bigger ones.
Oh right, okay.
So we'll put that over there. Well, that's a cover, although they are pretty waterproof, but that's a rain cover that goes over the top.
So we'll have a look at that in a minute.
Yeah, and you get a strap. They all have straps
where
you can attach them and carry them as a little over-the-shoulder bag thing.
Okay.
So, what do you get? You get the pouch. You also get a fitting kit.
Yeah.
And unlike other tank bags, where you have a circular thing that goes on top of your fuel cap and you have to click it on and all the rest of it, this doesn't have that. As we'll explain, it just has 3 little proud screws that fit, or 4 proud screws that fit in around the rim of your tank filler.
Yeah.
Which we'll explain when we show you out on the bike, which fits into the back of this base plate.
Right, okay.
Now, in fantastic Blue Peter fashion, in that one, we've got no. Hey! And there's a metal one there as well.
And there's a metal one.
There we go. So, it comes in 2 parts. I feel like I'm really knowledgeable here because you're just looking at me like...
well, this is the first I've seen it. I have used Givey tank bags.
Yep.
And I didn't really like the Givey tank bags because of the way that they fitted around the fuel tank, because you had this extra rim and it was quite sharp.
Yeah.
I know that they've got loads of different things, but it was such a faff trying to get it in the right place to then twist it to lock it.
Yeah.
Real pain.
The reason I don't like tank bags is because it's
in the way.
You have to take it off to fill your bike up and all that sort of thing. So it's too much faff for me. So
and
hang on, you're leaving.
I walk around with my thigh pouch and I find it really difficult. I know they give you all these straps, but I mean this one's a nice shape because it's flat, but a lot of them are angled, aren't they, for the tank?
Yeah, yeah.
And of course you put them over your shoulder and there's no comfortable way to hold them, is there?
Well, the reason this is flat is because of these plates. So if I explain...
I let that in.
Almost like a link, some would say, if they were professional. So basically this screws onto the bottom of in the recess of the
So
tank.
this is where the fuel tank is, isn't it?
Well, this is the release mechanism, actually.
Yes, the fuel tank will be here and that's screwed onto it, yeah?
Yeah. And then this plate is screwed onto the top of this,
Okay.
like that. And you'll see there's 4 holes there that match.
The holes around your fuel tank.
Yeah, and these are for BMWs. That's why they're the shape they are. Obviously different. I was looking at different tanks yesterday in a car park in town.
He's marking them in his book. I've seen that one.
People must think I'm a
It's a
bit odd.
Kawasaki tank.
But obviously there's different shape tank things, and older BMWs don't actually have the fitting for this, so I don't know what they're going to do. So screws on there. Now here's the clever bit, because like you were saying on Givey bags,
Yeah.
you have to unscrew it and all the rest of it. This just has a pull tag, and basically when it clips onto the top of the tank, you pull this, and I don't know if I can show you that.
Okay. So those bits there that are going in,
Yep.
pull it in again. Those then are in the same place as there, if you can imagine. So those little lugs click into the little top of the bottle
Yep.
shape. And then when you pull that, it
releases
allows you to slide it off. That's really quite good.
So it's really quite simple. I mean, it looks very complicated because it's a big piece of kit, but I like it.
So I'm going to open these because it'll help them demonstrate that thing, won't it? Because the ones that I've had before, the Givey ones, when I first started riding, they had, like you said,
The ones are available.
they are. They had those rings that you put on the fuel tank, but they gave you extra screws that screwed right down.
Yeah.
Whereas these have got these things that sit up proud.
But there are some screws that they screw onto the top of, if you mean.
Yeah.
If you
So you've got double-ended screws.
Yep.
That are, what do they call them? They've got the
thread
all the way through. So that gets screwed into the bike, doesn't it?
Into the tank.
And then that gets screwed onto the top.
Yeah.
There you go. But this bit here, this little lug, is where it goes in through.
If we show you like that.
Yeah. So it goes into the bottle and then basically locks in. And then when Mark pulls that, the thing goes down, allowing it to slide to and fro. So you haven't... I suppose the downside to that is you've got these stuck up round the fuel tank if you're not using that.
But on other tanks, you've got those massive big plastic things that stick up as well. You know? So that's less intrusive, I think, than the big plastic thing.
I wonder if there's other adaptions and other gadgets that you can get that have got that same clip that would go on here, or whether SHAD do other things other than just the tank bags. Because if they're not taking a tank bag,
they actually do panniers, top boxes, all sorts of things. Soft panniers, and I'm not sure if they do hard panniers. But these things anyway, these are there's some rucksacks like this now, so they're quite solid.
is that Cordura?
It might be.
Is that the material?
I don't know.
But they say it is waterproof.
Oh look.
They say it is waterproof, and you've got these massive zips that have got this waterproof lining all the way around, which is quite nice. And the thing that I do like of these is they've got big tabs that you can feel when you've got your gloves on.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be fishing around for the tiny little, is it YK, the normal
YKK zips.
Yeah, the normal metal bits.
Yeah.
You've actually got something to look for. Perhaps I would have had that in a different colour, or had some reflective on it, so if you get in there at dusk and stuff, you're not fumbling around trying to find it. But I guess if it's shut, it's up there right in front of your eye anyway, isn't it?
So you've answered your own question, haven't you? Anyway,
So what's inside?
what's inside? There's a little pouch.
Yeah.
Obviously there's a recess in there where the back plate would fit inside on the outside of the box.
Is that hard then?
It's very hard. It's
I like this.
no giving it at all.
In the top, you've got like a netted
Zippy thing.
zippy thing, and then access to put your
Phone in.
Whether we can see that. Put your phone in. I wonder whether because most phones are quite big now, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
That's an iPhone 11. Just smashed. It's just an iPhone, isn't it?
I don't know.
But yeah, it fits in nicely. And there's room around it as well, so I would guess, I mean that's got a case on it.
Yeah.
So if you've got something like a iPhone 11 Pro Max, big, whatever they call them now, or
It's a telephone, is it?
a big phone, that would fit in there quite nicely, I would have thought.
And this here, there is, if I just show you. Hello.
That's for cable, isn't
What lives in here? I'll trap my finger. So that's you can put a charging cable come from your bike through into there as well. So actually, of the three sizes, I think this is the most usable for myself anyway.
Well, yeah, because
I don't like tank bags though. I've said it before. The reason I don't like them is I just feel like they're right in front of your chest, you know, and you're riding along. And there's some massive tank bags, and I've seen people with tank bags and bits strapped over the top of them. That's an ideal little size.
I mean, there's lots of people out there that do like them, and certainly people that go on tours with us. There's a lot of people that like to write a daily itinerary.
Yeah.
And these would be perfect because if they're not going to put their phone in there, because let's face it, you don't need your phone when you're riding your bike. You should be focused on the road. But if you want to put your phone in there showing your maps, if you didn't have a normal sat nav, you could also put a bit of paper in there with your itinerary of the day, where to turn, where to head to, which a lot of people do with us, don't they?
I had a BMW one that was an expanding one.
Yeah.
It was awful. I hated it. And within probably 6 months, the plastic had gone yellow.
Oh, was that the one with the whole plastic?
Yeah,
on top,
you can see the map underneath, for if you had a map in it, and all the rest of it. And also, I had a guy on tour, Crichton, if you're watching. He had a BMW 1200 RT, and he had a BMW tank bag on it. And we were in Germany. He went round a roundabout in Germany and managed to catch his kill switch on it. And just managed to stop the bike before it fell over. So that sort of put me off him a little bit after that. But you know, so there we go. That's that one.
I tell you what I do like about this is it feels really well made.
Yeah.
That plate does add a bit of weight
PVC,
to it.
you know.
No, this is
stop laughing.
This is RCTV. See what I did there?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I do like it. It feels really well made, and even that mechanism, even though it's hard plastic, but it feels as though it's going to hold it on there.
Yeah.
I would put quite a lot of confidence in the fact that that's going to
I
work.
actually like the idea.
I like the fact that these little screwy, I don't know what they call them, bolts.
We'll call them bolts now.
We'll call them bolts. They look really well milled and of a material that hopefully wouldn't go rusty.
Stainless is the word you're looking for.
Stainless, so it probably won't go rusty. So that's going to be good. And I do like that size. And I quite like the design as well. The shape of it is quite nice.
So there we go.
And there is a shoulder strap.
For wrapping around your shoulder.
Wrapping around. That must be the shoulder strap because it's the smaller one of the two.
Might be.
Yeah.
Right, so there you go. There's a small one.
Good. So
we'll do the medium one size now because they're all a little bit different.
Yeah.
They all have the same load.
Oh, sorry about that.
We all have the same loading system.
Right. Now these have got different screws in. I don't know what they're for.
No, because these are the screws that go onto the back plate.
I knew that.
Don't lose them.
Don't lose them. Just test them. Oh, there are some other screws in there, aren't there?
That's for the extra back plate.
Right. So this is, I guess, the medium. What do they call it then? This is. Oh no, this is a small tank bag. So what do they actually call that small one that we've called? That's called a small tank bag. But this is a 10.
I'd say that was a medium.
Yeah, I would. Out of the three, it's a medium, isn't it?
Yep.
But again, I mean, the same take on the. A bigger take on the same design, really, isn't it?
Yep.
So rather than it being like a coffin shape, which that one is, isn't it? Smaller down here and it goes up, comes in. This is kind of more square. So I'd probably say for a tourer, if I was in the market for a tank bag, I'd probably take the small one.
There's quite a difference in size.
Because you end up packing your panniers for the tour as you're going around. I wouldn't want to pack lots of stuff in there for this or my thigh bag. That's where I keep my wallet, my passport, my phone, money, that sort of thing, and keys, and that would be all I keep in there.
Yeah.
But if I was out for the day and didn't have any stuff, didn't want any panniers, that might be really quite good to keep the odd bits and bobs, a little sandwich and a drink in it.
Yeah. So that also has a charging hole there.
Yeah.
And it also has a little pocket at the front here.
Oh, that's
Velcroed, so you can put stuff in that you don't want it to wobble around or whatever.
Like your earplugs.
My earplugs.
Yeah.
And so this thing here, I'll demonstrate by using this plate. This is an elastic bungee which fits over the top of something. So if you wanted to secure something in there, then that would be fine. We're just laughing because the dog's trying to get something out of toy box.
Oh, she's got it.
There you go.
But yeah, I mean, it's quite deep. I mean, they do lose a lot of space to this mechanism, don't they? Because if you think the mechanism's perhaps about, well, nearly an inch, I suppose, in, isn't it?
What's an inch?
Well, it's about that, isn't it?
All right.
What would you call it?
Well, it'd be centimetres, wouldn't it?
Really?
Can't do inches, mate. They do.
Do you know how long it was when I went to school?
Not, I think I was further away. Anyway,
no, but it's, you know, you're losing quite a lot of space in there. However, because you've gone to the, as we would say, medium, although they call it a small one, there's a lot of space in there for stuff. This goes up quite far.
Yep.
And you've
so that's
got
still
the
not
usual
intrusive
stuff.
if you're you know, imagine you're riding it
and there's another, like a, I don't know what you call that, like a stretchy strap.
An elastic strap.
I suppose you could wrap your cables around there.
Yeah. There you go.
The thing is, you could say what people would use this for, but everybody's got something slightly different of how they like to keep their stuff. But it's a good functional space, isn't it? So that's the...
I'll put that one over
That's
here.
what we would call the medium one out of the three that we've got. And then we've got the Big Daddy, which is... This is called the medium-sized tank bag.
There must be a bigger one.
Wow. Wow. So this is the 16p as opposed to the 10p, as opposed to the 4p.
And I looked on their website before we started this, so there was a little bit of preparation. They've got loads of different types of stuff. It's really worth having a look at it.
Yeah.
So.
Now, one thing I have noticed, on the very small one, the zip around it was covered in like a rubbery.
Rubbery?
Yeah, like a wobbly. We got a wadney here. A rubbery seal, whereas this one hasn't got a rubbery seal, which is probably why they've given this. So perhaps it is splash proof, or...
And I just noticed that when this is over the top of the bag,
a little bit of rainproof.
There's actually a zip. So you don't have to take the whole cover off. What am I doing? Or it expands. It's an expanding zip, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can actually... Oh, my knees just clicked. So that expands the actual bag as well.
Okay. So this one, well, you've got loads of stuff in here, Mark.
Stuff.
Everybody puts this silica gel in there.
I can't tell.
Where does that actually
PET.
go?
Where do you get rid of it? That's the question.
How much of that is in the ground?
Yeah.
Unbelievable. So this is the Big Daddy of the ones that we've got at the moment, and it's massive.
If we show you the smallest one compared to it.
Yeah, so that's quite a difference in size, isn't it?
Yep.
Quite a difference. Now, obviously, the bigger you get, the less intrusive this mechanism at the bottom becomes inside. So you have really, truly got quite a bit of space. And I think, looking at this is an expander. I think it's an expander, Mark. There must be a zip here somewhere.
Oh my word! Look at that.
Yes. So there's a zip just below the zip, and now it expands.
Quite substantially, actually. Good heavens.
Wow.
That was really well hidden, that, wasn't it?
Or really well found.
Or really well found.
That is quite big, isn't it?
That makes it quite big.
Yeah. And floppy.
Yep.
So you could get your pants in there, socks.
I actually know somebody who goes away for a week and just has a tank bag.
Yeah.
Well, stinks at the end of the week.
We have some people away with us with tiny bikes.
Yeah.
But,
so that's what that's for then.
Oh, and it's got a nice little bungee down there to stop it over extending. That's quite good. Stop it over extending like that. So that's good. You've also got in here a tiny little pouch.
Yep.
So you could put your earplugs or perhaps some coins.
Yep.
That would be really handy for payage.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it? Having something there. And I suppose the other one right at the front would be more handy. And then you've got
another floppy thing.
Another floppy
in the roof
front, exposing the instructions.
Yeah, you don't need them.
And then you've got then again you've got a phone holder in there that goes up through, and they have given a little bit of a thing about your phone. So they're saying it's about 16.5 inches by about 8.5 inches.
Or is that
the
millimetres?
size? Oh yeah, centimetres. Sorry. 16.5 centimetres and 8.5 centimetres. So that's the kind of size you've got.
That's going to take a big phone. I'd almost take a small Galaxy Note, I think that would.
Or a Galaxy.
Or a galaxy.
And all the stars and suns.
Or any other chocolate bar you want to put in there.
Oh, it'd melt, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
It would melt, but for me, I would go with a small one.
Definitely
purely because I don't want too much sat on there. I've seen videos in the past of other vloggers that they've put tom-toms and stuff and stuck them and done different things around the tanks and they've flown off.
Also, this has little tags on the side, so you can tie stuff on if you need to, little bungees across the top. And again on the top, you've got the little hooks there for your shoulder strap.
And you've got this stripe and this stripe.
There you go, day glow. Not day glow, what do they call it? Reflective, isn't it?
And with the
reflective.
E16P.
Good.
And there's no price on this one.
No.
So, but very, very well made. It's really funny because this, I know it hasn't got the fixing part, but it doesn't feel as heavy as the small one.
No.
But
I like it. Anyway, this is the one we're giving away. It's the small one.
Yeah, I think
SHAD has said we can give this away.
We were perhaps a little bit over ambitious with 500 likes, but we got to 230, 240. So if we set it for about 200.
Yep.
So you need to like the video. I would say you need to leave a comment down below. Yep. Because interaction is everything. I think people need to do something to get something, not just press the like button. And it also helps us know that you are the one that's liked it. Because anybody can like it, and we don't want 200 likes from people that haven't left comments and not being able to get hold of anyone.
I tell you what would be a real handy thing as well is if you when you leave a comment, tell us what kind of bike you've got and what year it is, and then when we send this to you, we'll get SHAD to send the direct fixing kit to you.
Definitely. And the last giveaway was really good because it worked out. So for this one, you've got to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. There's only 3 things. You can do it all in one place. You don't have to go anywhere, and it's all on YouTube. There's none on Facebook. It's all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Tell us why you want it.
Yep.
And the make and model of your and year of your bike.
Yeah.
And it really worked last time that because YouTube have taken away the messaging to other YouTube account holders, we just left a comment on there saying, congratulations, you've won, please get hold of us, and we gave you a way to get hold of us. Send us your name and address. And those 2 people, one in Denmark and where was the other one?
Hertfordshire.
Both
north of Bodmin.
Yeah, both got it, both really happy with it, but it enables us to get hold of you. So like it, subscribe to the channel, and give us a comment telling us why you want it and what year, make and model of your bike it is.
Excellent. Cool.
Go and fit it now, shall we?
There we are.
So, if you want to win this bag, if you want to be a record breaker...
No singing. Don't do singing. They're complaining and laughing. Don't do singing.
If you want to be a SHAD bag owner, click the like, subscribe, comment, like because you love the video, and we'll see you in the next one.